So I have gone full circle now. Back to where I started. Oh, this is where the first tower was, and it's all crumbled now. All right, can I head up here? This is where I found Twispin Catsby, isn't it? Yep, there's an open treasure chest there. Thought I saw a monster, but it was just a rock. Sometimes I get those two things confused, apparently. But we have done everything that I think we can do around here, so let's head back up to the town I was actually supposed to go to, and then past it. All right, let's hang out in town, because there's apparently not much to do here. So we have seen those two. And all this time was just exploring. We found a robot. Effluvia greets you. You now address the Welcomatic X4GDV Greetarion. I am empowered for Mega Assistance. How may I assist? We're good. We're feeling good. How may I assist? How may I assist? Leave me alone. We will assist you by our lack of assistance. Optimally, yes. Initiating Negasis protocol. At least he didn't attack us. Wait, there's a treasure chest up there. How do I get the treasure chest that's up there? All right, we'll see if I can't find a way. It's probably gonna have to be upstairs somewhere. There's a boy. Very scared little boy. The bibliotheca aren't all bad. Many years ago, they installed a library. Eventually, the library did unfold into a ravenous automaton whose furnace was powered by newborns. But, I mean, that happens sometimes. Sometimes, libraries kill. Remember, kids, use the internet. Libraries are for people who don't have Wi-Fi. Even though they provide free Wi-Fi at the library. At least the one I saw last. All right, what do we have up here? Before the bridge out there was broken, there was a famous monstertorium on the small island near our city. Battlers from all over would test their skills against the greatest monsters while spectators cheered and ate incredibly elaborate concessions. Not anymore, though? Nah, monsters' rights activists figured out a way to dissolve the orbs with a spell. All the monsters came out and they were pretty mad. It was only 10 minutes, but there weren't much left after that. That sounds bad. So there's a way to disarm the monstorbs? That's probably not good for, like, Snow Bunny. Alright, so let's stick to this level for the time being, and we'll see what else I can find around here. Hey, it's the shops. Is many new weapon here. I want to break weapon to see the fire inside. Let's not do that. Alright, so we do have some upgrades. Some very nice upgrades. You're on the mail order axe still? No wonder I've been thinking that everybody was a little underpowered. All right, so you're gonna upgrade to the axe machine. This modern marvel lets you send axes to foes over the telephone. I think we have seen that before. It's a play on fax machine, which I still have to use from time to time. It feels so outdated, but damn it if I don't need it. All right, you're the only one that can use any of this, really. Yeah, your magic sucks. All right, so you're good on, what are you on right now, actually? You're on Whizbits. All right, so everybody's at really low level stuff here. Devil's Crook. This gnarled wooden swerve took the Crook world by storm. Yeah, we have seen these before. So we're gonna upgrade you to the strategy guide. Buy and equip that. Then who needs another thing? You're also on Whizbits, so strategy guide for you as well, Catsby. Philosophy, I don't know why I want to say Philosophy today. Philosophy and Catsby up to strategy guide. That's all we can get there. Nobody can equip any of this stuff. But you can equip the Thorn and the Daguerreotype. Yeah, we're gonna give you the Daguerreotype because you're really good with the daggers. So go ahead and equip that. Then you, what are you on? You're on the Bearkin Socks. I might as well upgrade you because I have what I feel like is a lot of money, but we'll just put you on the Dr. Knowles. Roomy because they're designed to house terrifying paws, like Knowles. We're gonna leave the power pumps behind. With mystical power like this, it doesn't matter if they match. Yeah, that's good because I'm not using them, so I feel bad getting him the highest level stuff. All right, so let's get rid of the the Abduco, whatever. Let's get rid of the bearded axe, the mail order axe. I feel like this stuff can be good. Really? All the damaging stuff is only worth $5? That sucks. All right, Whizbits. Hey, look, another Whizbits. All this stuff is not cool. But it's all... Like, it had really good stats on it, right? Like, the Briar Orb gives him a plus 100 magic, but... Yeah, it's not good. Because it hurts him every time, and that's bad, so... Alright, we'll get rid of the one hole punch, and then, I think we're good with you. Oh man, all these bodies, it's like I'm looted out. She can't seem to keep the corners of her mouth down. Okay, so did I need anything here? I feel like I should get something, but I don't know what to get. For the time being, let's check out the items. There's so many wounded out there. I wonder if an extended warranty would cheer them up. So, do you have anything particularly good? All right, buffs effect up could be good. The switch, like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't seem like a good thing for me to work on. Let's upgrade potions. We've maxed out potions, apparently. And then we'll upgrade how often we can use them. I'll try to level up the Molotovs, but I just don't have high hopes for it. The Interrupter, I don't care that much. The buffs, though, I do care. But I'm gonna hold on to it for now. All right, so you're on the stats regimen. You know what? We could get some stuff here for you know, people. Let's get the Hark Signet and the Strengthium Rods. I know that sounds like a lot, but we're gonna put that on you. So you have a ton of attack. And then the Talismans, you know what, those are working out pretty well for you. So let's move you over to the Hark Signet. And then we'll be good, I hope. I hope, because I do like having the talismans on the Philosophly. And now I am completely out of money. Yep, I have $180, which I could probably spend on pretty horsies if they were really, really cheap. What's upstairs from these shops? There is somebody up here. She looks out in the distance, pointing at the dull flashes that surround the pillar called Katra. Just Katra. Lights burst, followed by a few seconds of silence, and then the occasional shudder of the ground beneath their feet. There's a huge battle taking place around the Katra pillar. The Brahes and bibliotechs are at it again. If we're lucky, they'll just wipe each other out, you know? I'm gonna call that the best case scenario. Apparently they're not fans of either one. And I got a vaccine! Will probably keep you safe from disease. I don't like the way that you put probably on that. Are we talking a percentage chance? You know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth equipping it for, even if it did, yeah, for poison or whatever, it's not worth it for that. We found Flo. Meow. Is what you were expecting me to say, wasn't it? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but in my home dimension, so-called cats talk through a highly nuanced system of inflection involving repeated use of the word meow. Mjork, 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 mjork. That's how a civilized cat greets a non-cat, or is it? I guess you'll never know. You got me, cat. Let's head over here. Is that a king over there? Here's an old man. Steam, steam everywhere. Not a single sauna, not one. How you doing, King? King Steve Dangler. Guys, it's me, your king. I got sucked through this crazy hole, not like last time, different hole. We traversed a similar hole ourselves, though hole as a designation does lack specificity, I might suggest. Dude, your king is talking right now, okay? Reel it in. Anyway, it was way, way cooler when I went through the hole. More regal. Infinitely more regal. Hey, do you think my castle made it through the space hole? I had a ton of extremely kingly stuff in there. You guys literally have no idea. Wasn't I there in the third game? Wait, this is the inn? Alright, well, Inns are useless in this game, but okay. Ever since we lost our arena, there hasn't been a whole lot to do. We've been trying to bring those martial thrills back with tabletop RPGs like Dungeon Guys, but nobody can decide on a version. I hear that's a big problem. Never played myself, though. Everyone knows that version 24.b.rt is the best, but no, these mutants insist on 24c, the one that screwed up the encumbrance rules and deprecated furry gen builds. How dare you ruin the furry gen builds? Here's Joshua Collins. This entire city is powered by Steam, and yet there's not a video game to be found. What's up with that? I get it. I'm playing on it right now. Anyone can be a bibliotech. They aren't like the Brahes. You just fill out an application. I passed the written exam, but I flunked the eye test. Maybe it's for the best, though. If I had passed, I would have had to submit to psychic erasure, which sounds unpleasant. And I guess you have to wear those sunglasses they've got all the time, even at night or inside your house. That does sound bad. That leads out, so let's head up. Hopefully this leads out some way. It does. All right, who do we have here? Michael Paul. I feel like these are like people that they knew, because I think the company's only like 2 or 3 people that make this entire game, so I feel like these are other people. In my home dimension, I was a mighty warrior-mancer. My army of summoned warriorlings saved and destroyed the world time and time again, and yet here, I don't know how to use a simple monstorb. I keep on trying to make them say other things. Here's Nick Grugan. Have you ever got the strange feeling like the very fabric of existence is in peril of sundering at any moment? I get that feeling a lot. That's not a bad sign, is it? It just means you're paying attention in this world. All right, out here we can find the treasure chest that we spotted earlier. We got knitters. These benevolent spiders sew wounds with pearlescent silk. So is it regen? If it's regen, I might like it, but I don't know what to do with regen right now. I think that is kind of it for here in town, though. We got some good stuff, but yeah, that is it. Unless there's something up here. No, that's also a way out? Let's head to the right, because that's supposed to lead to the Colosseum. As you can see, we can't. The bridge is out. Nobody is trying to repair it either. All right, let's head up here where we can find another town. You know what? This is where the tower is, isn't it? So let's head this way. I saw a Brahe and left. Here's a zombie brute. 3,800 HP, 2 element weaknesses. Once you get to know him, he's still a gigantic monster. Haven't we taken one of these guys on before? Should be relatively fast here, though. So let's hit him with some poison. Hit him with a hairball. I think Twisp will be faster. No, this guy's way faster. Let's positive thinking to start, too. And then get the skeleton out as well. Actually, this guy is hitting pretty hard. Triple tap, please. I knocked him back quite a ways, but I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to do it again. All right, top hat. Dance crazy. You know what, let's try a berry. That seems to work out pretty well. Ice shards. And then Starburn. That should be enough. No, he resists ice, but is really weak to killing me. All right, he's weak to what was the last one? I think it was fire. All right, let's use a potion on Catsby here, and we will go for another Starburn. Well, we don't need to because the skeleton finishes him off. 600 experience, $250 for that. What is down here? I'm hoping for a cave. It is indeed a cave. Let's head inside. See what we can find around here. Just the one treasure chest with a buffs quantity upgrade. There's nothing more here. It's probably not a good idea for me to hang out in the lava fall like that, but I didn't see anywhere else to go. All right, so buffs quantity upgrade. Not using them that often, but I'll take it. So let's go where we're actually supposed to go, which is up here. That's a Brahe. I saw that before. This is Private Brahe. Sorry, ma'am. I can't let you in here. Only authorized personnel may pass this point. I married one of you once. Does that help? You are a Brahe, obviously. Or a Tycho. We're all Tycho, ma'am. Makes family reunions very confusing. Well, in some ways. You never wonder who you're... No, there's intense fighting going on near the pillar. Can't risk civilian casualties. Don't you want to destroy everything? Isn't that what you guys are into? Why do you care who gets killed? His brow furrows. She is not unfamiliar with the expression. Permission to speak freely, ma'am? Permission, granted? If you were a bride, and I don't know how you're here, but if you were, you got lucky. You should run. It's not every one of us that give you that advice. If you need to get through here, I don't even know when you could. We're evenly matched. We've been here fighting for years. When both generals are necromancers, let me tell you, it's a huge pain in the backside if somebody could get to their editor-in-chief. Oh, listen up. This is exactly the kind of problem I solve. Here's an idea. You let us in, we lay out this editor guy, we push all the way to the pillar, and you don't have to guard this path literally forever. The Brahe feels like maybe Moira has what it takes. He's not so sure about the dude who is almost completely made of goo. He thinks that guy might have died a couple times already, which isn't a great sign. Yeah? Yeah. Do it. He steps aside, marking their passage with some inexplicable gesture that we did not get to see. So let's immediately go to the right instead of forward. Actually, it looks like I can't go that way too far, so maybe up here? Yeah, here's the dead end. Let's head into the chest, well, the tent over here with the chest in the back. This one's just for show. It's not like your normal chest. Why are there, like, anti-tank things here? That's a little worrying. Nothing in this tent either. Interesting. Anything in this tent? Is there anything here at all whatsoever? There's a chest that I can grab. It's smaller than the other ones. We found army rations. Their horrible taste strengthens your resolve. Everyone's max HP increases 10 points. Interesting. Can I actually go this way? No. Alright. Worth checking. Can't go this way either. Bushes. One of my many nemesis. Nemesis. There's no need to fight us. We're on your team. We're friends of Tycho. Now I know you're lying. There can be no such thing. And we're up against Private Brahe's. 900 HP, 1 element weakness. You wonder what he did to get Private in an army full of himself. That is a good question. I don't know how to start here. Let's start with medium fire magic, I guess, on that one. He is the first one. And triple tap on you as well. Should have gone for a hairball, actually. That's positive thinking. And the skeleton. Did the triple tap do as much damage as a normal attack? Like the mad hat, the hat one? Whatever the hat one was. All right, let's finish him off. Now it's up to you. Let's go for a regular attack on you. And do you have anything that hits everybody? Eternal Punishment does. And then Ice Shards, whoever's alive. That probably is gonna do it here. Yeah. All right, we never found out what they were weak to, I think. I didn't catch it at least. 750 experience, $300. Down they go. All it took was an equipment change and we're good to go. All right, there's the bridge that probably leads forward, so let's head over to the left where we can find a dead body and another bridge that leads forward with a guy on it. Can't do anything with the dead body. So let's head back over to the right and across here to a treasure chest with $4,000. And I don't think they'll let me forward from here. No. All right. But there's a lot of the anti-tank stuff around here, which is throwing me off. Why are you guys expecting so many tanks that you need all of these? Like, I know they were at D-Day, but that's because they were trying to stop tanks. All right, so we have 2 more Private Brahes and 2 Trencher Brahes, 1,800 HP, 1 element weakness. It's a good day if you draw the big gun. Let's hit him with a rat fever. Get some poison on him. Let's get the hairball on this other guy. You should be faster than him. Less positive thinking. And the skeleton out, please. And these guys aren't hitting too hard, but there are a lot of them. Let's get the rat fever on the other guy, and then we'll start hitting the ones in the front. Skeleton is not playing by my rules, unfortunately. So you should be good with the top hat decap. Let's see what it does against the Private Brahes. Is it just me, or have they been having like 1 extra HP a lot lately? Let's get Revelations going. And you can just start... Oh, you know what? We do have Blizzard. Let's show that off. Wow, all right. Top hat decap is still very nice to have. Starburn, I guess. Oh, he resists fire. Or a fire attack. It's always kind of hard to tell. Hit the Trencher, because I think we can finish him off. Starburn you still should do the trick, even if he does resist it. And then we'll go for a Dance Crazy on you back there. Still don't know what they're weak to be honest. Earth Med? I mean, Trench. Earth, maybe? Wind? Not wind. Earth. Not Earth. 2,000 experience, $498. Twist now up to level 18, learns Flip Out. Philosophly, Catsby, and Broden up to level 17, as are Dust Bunny, Moira, and Jim. Jim has learned Dark Pact. That does sound nice. What did you learn? Flip Out, 2 MP, Light Attack, All. Could be good. We also got something for Jim. Dark Pact, adds Dark to attack, Dark Boost. Fair enough. More dead Brahes. Everywhere I look, dead Brahes. What's in the tent? A monster and a treasure chest. Enlisted mummies. You can even see the treasure chest in the back. They programmed that in. 1,700 HP, 1 element weakness. Some mummies seek the financial security of a military job. I don't know. The game is going back and forth like, ooh, that was good. That one wasn't, though. Hit any of them. It doesn't matter. Can we do a hairball on him? That should work just fine. Let's positive thinking, just in case this lasts way longer than I think it should. He's made of cloth. Why isn't fire super effective? Call the skeleton. Like, he's literally made of things that are flammable. Mummies burn. That's a rule. I don't know when it started being a rule, but it's a rule, damn it. Triple tap, I guess, on you. They do get hit hard, but it's not necessarily helping out too much. All right, Flip Out, hit everybody. You have anything that hits everybody? Weak wind magic, everybody. Sure, that works out. And then Blizzard, hit everybody. Just kill all the things. That was really strong. 574 on everybody from Twisp there. It's no Groucho font, but it's good. Triple tap on whatever's alive. I assume not everything will be. Super effective. We timed it right, but everything's still alive? Flip Out again. And then, I don't know. Triple tap on something. You. Because I have a feeling that Twisp is going to do all the work that I need him to do. Eternal Punishment just in case. Alright. Down that one goes. And then we can do... Barry. Yeah, Twisp did all the work. 1,400 experience, $500. I knew Twisp was going to be nice for me. And I found a bazooka. It's a gun. It turns out that a magical bazooka is a pretty good weapon. Let's take some sort of look at it. You use guns. I don't know why there's an H on it. I don't know what they're going for, but it's pretty good. Lowers his defense quite a bit, but it raises his attack by a lot, so I'm gonna go for it. What happens when you have a gun on? Nothing. And his attack command ignored defense when he's equipped with a dagger. We'll try it. We'll try it, and then if it's not working out too well for me, I might switch back to the daguerreotype and just start doing regular attacks, since apparently that's what I'm supposed to do, because it's not all attacks, it's just attacks. I swear that made sense. All right, there's a chest over here with a talisman, delicious MP drops for Fresh Breath and Psychic Vigor. We have already seen that. I have it equipped on Philosophly. Anything else before I head forward? These are not repeatable areas as far as I can tell, so I do want to double check everything. Apparently there are repeatable areas in this game, though. How you doing? I can't talk to these guys? We're not talking to these guys. Okay. Also can't go that way, so I go up, and let's go to the left from here. These guys are just decoration. But here we can find a Brasassin, because they're Brahes, I hope. 1 element weakness, 2,000 HP, all Brahe kill, but some are better at it than others, which doesn't make all the sense in the world to me, but I'm just gonna go with it. Let's poison the ones in the back, and do a hairball on you. They're not that much better at it. That's positive thinking. Oh, we gotta bleed. We gotta bleed on Catsby. That's probably not good. Let's get the skeleton out first, though. And I mostly do that interrupt on Twisp so I can get more MP. That's really the reason for that. All right, more poison on the Brasassins. Yeah, they're bleeding a whole bunch of people here. All right, let's start killing some of these guys. One of the privates. You know what? Let's do flip out. That's better. A couple flip outs will probably be better than 2 top hat decaps. So you're good. Let's do eternal punishment. Hit everybody. We're trying to spread stuff around right now. Maybe. Blizzard. And then we'll do a purge afterwards. You don't have anything that hits everybody. Like, at all, do you? You don't. Starbird. Let's try to kill one of the Brahes. You know what? They're gonna die with Twisps next turn, so... You know what? I should have gone for it anyway. No, I shouldn't. I forgot I had the Blizzard as well. All right. They went for the backstab, and it's not working out so well, but I got a flip out coming, so they're going to die. Down you go. Doesn't matter. Starburn doesn't do the trick. Flip out does, though. 2,400 experience, $960 for that. Philosophly up to level 18. Dance Crazier has been learned. Catsby and Broden up to level 18. Broden learns Foul Mouth. Dust Bunny and Moira up to level 18. Moira learns Wind Daughter, which is passive. And Jim's now level 18. We got a